Hey Shadow Knight. Not much going on right now. Kind of waiting for other people to join, because, earlier I had planned to show off some behind the scenes, but, hardly anyone joined, and when somebody did join, like, I'm not sure what was going on. It showed, one person watching, and then no people, and then one person, then no people, pretty quickly, so I wasn't sure how to continue from that. Also, I did notice that you jumped in right as I was stopping the previous stream. Sorry about that. So, let's see. I'm just about to stand up my phone so I can actually see the chat. Yeah, they also, they were kind of there on the latter part of my stream when I was already I fought the Wither last time, and I was kind of burnt out from that. So after a couple hours, I think I'm ready to try again. I did not use smite. I don't have a sword that has smite on it yet. Also, I was mostly I was beating the Wither so I can collect Wither roses, so I can potentially try and make collecting Wither skulls a lot faster, because really that's the tricky part when you already have full netherite. Even with looting 3, it takes a long time to get enough Wither skulls for one Wither. So there's that. We're supposed to be able to, with the mods that we have, we should be able to have smite and sharpness on the same sword, but I'm not sure what happened there. I do know how to do it. You just have to have a bunch of mobs. Like, the tutorial that I saw, I used chickens, but since I have snow and a pumpkin farm, I use snow golems. The trick is to have poison, a splash potion of poison, so you can get the mobs down to 1 health, and then the spawning explosion of the Wither will insta-kill all of them, and they'll instantly drop 1 rose per mob. works. Like the only problem now, I mean, I already have like about a stack of, or maybe half a stack of wither roses, but I'm not sure how to use them quite yet for wither farm, or wither skeleton farm. I've tried a couple, I've tried one wither skeleton farm before that uses a piglin as bait, but it was tough to get the piglin into the cage, and even when I did, the blazes came and burned the piglin. So I might have to try something else that's foolproof. Somebody used turtle eggs, but I'm pretty sure they might hatch even in the nether. Um, yeah, I actually didn't know that either until I saw the tutorial, but still it wasn't that optimized because the wither skeletons spawn so far away that they didn't even notice the pigman until I lured them closer and then somehow break their attention. Um, anyway, I kind of want to show off the behind the scenes for my previous like video, not live stream, my latest video that showed all the different creators that I would like to collab with at some point. Um, so here's my first list that I used on my first video here. Um, the way I did it, so I used the straw statues mod, and with this I can put a player skin on just by typing in their username. And then there's a bunch of options like check this out. Dynamic will make it so it's definitely their current skin, but I'm not sure exactly how to undo it unless you just have to spawn a new one that so this is interesting. So my default my default one is just a regular skin, so it's not HD, but this is my current skin that is HD. Let's see if I disable that and just do there. So now that's my current skin, my current HD skin, and then when I spawn a new one, and then dynamic here, there. So there's the difference between my default and my current like HD skin. I like HD better so I can have my actual logo and a bunch of other details that don't really look as great. Cause look at those wires on my legs and arms. They're so thick. The carpet mod. I haven't heard of that one. Okay, so anyway, so element animation, like these are all the different creators that I want to collab with eventually if I have the chance to, but so element animations is like that popular animator who now works with Mojang, Arbiter 617 is at least used to be the main guy behind Squared Media, who animated the animation Life, and then Alex and Steve Life. Um, there's a few hermit crafters, including Exuma Void, Mumbo Jumbo, Jim Green over there. There's Zetrix, the Wither King, or Minecraft theorists. I like the lore that they propose. Phoenix XC is all about like the memes and stuff. Noteblock Matt, I like his Noteblock covers of different songs. Natyrix and Minbit are like artists. Like Minbit's more of like a shorts animator, and Natyrix is she's kind of like a horror artist. Jurcraft is the fantasy architect. Ouija Pies, another meme channel. Gooseworks, the animator or writer for Digital Circus. Demon Joe, mod showcase guy. Yeah, the Alex and Steve, I do like those ones too. Like, those guys can do a lot with like just facial expressions and no voices. Captain Sparkles, we know. Pretty much all Minecraft players know him. Faye Revere, she's kind of new. Oops. Uh-oh. Whoopsie. My bad. Which one do you think you'll collab with first? Logically, I feel like I would be able to collab with Frog Pollen the soonest. She's actually the most open, and I actually know her from when I helped her with her SMP. Like, she's a much smaller creator, but she's also a Christian channel, which I want to be. She's also a VTuber, and I want to be a VTuber also. Good question, though. I have no idea if I'll ever be able to collab with most of the rest of these. Especially somebody like Dream. Like, speedrunning is not my thing. And also PvP. Let me see. We also got Let Me Explain Haminations, who are storytime animators. Dan TDM is a legend. We got a few of the bigger VTubers here. CG5, musician. A couple more VTubers here. ITMG, who participated in a talent show, or a Minecraft talent show with CG5 at one point. There's Tryhard Ninja with this legendary reference here. I used to rule the world. You know, that one. We got Queso here, because why not? I'd like to see him react to the video that I made with him to see what he thinks of him, like, kind of half sunken into the ground. And being, like, the largest character in this lineup. Crafty Masterman is master at Redstone. Hapico, who's a animator. Also, Dango Heart is also an animator. Dango Heart is like sort of a Minecraft anime type of animator. There's also a couple Easter eggs I've hidden in here. Like I basically did. There's like an anime with like these two twin sisters that also have like the blue and the pink, and I figured I'd reference that with like kind of a subtle nod to that, with like them like doing some kind of pose. Oh, the poses. Check this out. So I sneak click, there's ro rotations up here, so I can move the arms and stuff like this. Oh wait, and let's see. Also, if I do this, yeah, textures and rotations, so I just tweak how this person is rotated. Have like this. So then, in this case, this person is all about like dad jokes. So for this one, I figured I gave her a stick, so she's about to slap you with a stick because she's all about slapstick comedy. I'm sure she would appreciate that joke if she saw that. Oh, whoop. Also have to set the name above so it's actually visible. This does also come with like a bunch of default poses. And like I think that's interesting. So also there's a couple Easter eggs here. I think I might have said that, but I didn't actually get to it. I did for that one, but not much for anyone else. So most like to collab with. Ooh. That's actually tough. I am honestly not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure out of this lineup. I kind of just want to see who's open. Like, I don't really want to push too much. I could decide at some later point, but right now I'm not sure exactly which one I would want to collab with most. Anyway, so look, Dan TDM, like, his name stands for the diamond minecart, so he's holding a diamond and a minecart. Diamond minecart. Let Me Explain Studios, she's like writing a story for her animations. I actually love how, like, this one was kind of weird. Like, if I, there, his skin is a little bit strange. Like, if I just have it by, have his, if I give him the default pose, the eyes looking sideways were was a little bit awkward, but with this pose, it kind of looks like he's dancing and looking at this creeper egg that he's holding, like, which I figured was a nod to the Revenge song, you know. Creeper, oh man, everybody knows that one. Yeah, I mostly, like, I kind of threw this together over the course of like one day, like, but it did take me a while to like figure out who exactly to put on the list, because like sometimes my mind hit like a blank. I have a few other ideas out there I'll show in a minute. But also, let me see here. So Minbit, she portrays herself as being very short in her videos, so I shrunk her character down. There's options for that in here. Feel like oh, it's in here. Scale here. There's a slider, and you can switch it so it has like a baby mode, so that the head's bigger and the torso's smaller. That fits her. Natyrix is also smaller compared to the rest of her family. She portrays herself that way, so I shrunk her down a little bit and made her sitting. Phoenix SC has the waxed lightly weathered uh, waxed, lightly weathered cut copper stairs, even though it's been renamed to waxed exposed cut copper stairs. Like, that was a meme for a while. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, his whole shtick is that he's like a bigger man. He's not, honestly, he's not really that obese, but a lot of people make those jokes on his streams. Like, he is kind of just in on the joke. Like, even when he shouts like ban this guy, whatever. Like, he's kind of in on the joke. Like, it's all in good fun, and so I just played in on. I just like I adjusted it to play into that joke. Um, oh, also Gooseworks. So there's Pomni hiding behind her because she's like the scared character in the digital circus, but also Kane here. He's actually doing the Swalla meme. You know, shimmy shimmy yay shimmy ah. If you look it up, like he's doing the exact pose. Like if you look at him from like this from this angle right here, it's like the perfect angle right there. Like the cane is even like, well, I mean, baton, whatever you would call it. His baton is like tilted at that exact angle, even. Let's see. Um, we got Green hiding a TNT behind him. I didn't know how to do it like so that it was like down behind his back, so I figured like behind his head was good enough. I mean, you can rotate the arms to a certain degree, but I couldn't get it the right way. Who's the cake guy? Oh, Hapico. Like, he's a small animator. He does like little shorts. There's like a regular Enderman, and there's a baby Enderman, and he makes shorts based on those two. The like he's very iconic. Like, let's see, if it was put together with a rig, if it was put together with a regular Enderman, I'm sure it would be the reference would be much clearer. But I didn't really have the time um, to try and get an Enderman with like the zero AI or whatever. I did reference like two of his shorts for like the little Enderman holding an Eye of Ender and popping out of the cake. I think it was like a channel anniversary celebration or something. Let me see. Iron Mouse, obviously, like, she's a mouse, so she's I think the tiniest one in the lineup. Biju, Koseki Biju's, she's kind of like childish. Like, she portrays herself as childish in her content, so it just shrunk her down to like a child. Zentreya is taller, I think. And then obviously, so like, I was back here, zoom in, you can still see the text while still seeing everybody else in very clearly, but Technoblade never dies. This isn't his actual skin, I just found like a grayscale version of his skin online, but it works better for like trying to put a statue of him. I also have like a much bigger statue of him in the SMP near my base. And then over here, like, He shows up a little bit. You can see Herobrine peeking behind the trees. It's not the regular Herobrine skin, because, like, look at this. I don't know why this exists, but if you type in regular Herobrine, yeah, he has, like, a cat suit on. I mean, I think you can work around it this time. Okay, never mind, it's just the hat. Yeah, that's dumb. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, it would have been cool to collab with him, but, you know, it is what it is. He died in an unfair way, but his community was nice, and, like, he was kind of a nice guy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Steve also has a cat skin, and I don't know why that is. Like, maybe people were, maybe the original guys were, like, annoyed with them using that skin and decided to use that to troll people. I'm not sure what that's about. Whatever. So I did a workaround by, I did some digging and found a different skin. Like, so, like, Herobrine's a little more shadowy and, like, his eyes are brighter, so it's almost like it looks like they're glowing when his skin is the rest of his skin is much darker. Also keeps him, like, obscured in the background. Anyway, here's my other lineup. Like, some of these are definitely more recent, but two of these in particular, Preston Plays an Unspeakable. These guys are legends that built my childhood also. One of my favorite videos is when they did, like, a TNT war against each other. It was TNT Wars God versus TNT Wars Noob, I think. TNT Wars God versus Noob, I think. That's a weird name to call someone, like, a god at something. At least in my opinion, but whatever. They were fun to watch. I liked Unspeakable's, like, Minecraft try not to laugh challenges. Some of these I don't really know the rest, like, most of their content, but Slime is also kind of a legend. I'm not familiar with him, honestly. Let's see. OK Cores is he's an animator which has, like, this, like, 4-block tall Enderman girl character, like, who's really cute, and he does, like, a bunch of cute animations. He hasn't uploaded in a while, though. He said that he was gonna do, like, another longer video, which would be, like, a compilation of his previous animations, but haven't seen him upload in a while other than that. Mystique Reality, she's also another, I'm pretty sure she's also a VTuber, but she's definitely a Christian content creator. She'd be nice to meet up with. Infamous Swoosh. Oop. Infamous Swoosh is a friend of Haminations. He's done a couple collabs with him, and along with Brody Animates. I can't confirm if Brody Animates plays Minecraft, so I don't have his skin here yet. We got Scar here, you know, Good Times with Scar, and also Smallish Beans. Both of those are also hermit crafters. Let's see. We got Salmon VT, who's another Christian VTuber whom I've recently seen online. Apparently he does play Minecraft, so I was lucky to get his exact skin, which is pretty cool. A couple more VTubers here. Cubic Meter, who, oh, he's crazy. He built the orbital strike cannon. And I think he's also working on it might be someone else or it might be him. Rec Rap. I'll have to look him up. I don't remember who that is. I think, I don't remember some of these off the top of my head. Zoe Bell's kind of an obscure character. She's shoot, here we go again. Shoot. Yeah, that's annoying that they're like one hit. Let me see. Didn't I have a second lineup somewhere? Where'd that go? Let's see, pictures. Must have it here somewhere. Apparently not. Oh, hang on, I have the stream up. I can go back. I Crystal with a Q. I Crystal. Okay. There. Saved it. Anyway, yeah, this one's still a work in progress list here. Hoping to try to get like at least 32, I think. That's a good number to do this kind of slideshow thing. Last one was like 36, 37. 37. Oh yeah, also, we've got deep footprints for queso too. Anyway, here's some of my pretty recent creative mode builds. I have this little, like, kind of a chest copper fountain for these copper golems to walk around on. And actually, I do have like a mod that lets you name tag them, so they change their texture. It changes their textures to whatever skin they have on. It's not as, it doesn't show this full skin like the straw statues, but I think it looks kind of cute. I'm thinking about doing like a honey farm that automatically collects the honey, and then these, like maybe a couple bees, like bee-themed golems would collect the items and put them in chests, or something like that. Winnie the Pooh would be a perfect fit for that. You can see him there. It does fit really well because Pooh is also small and chubby. This is somebody else built, but I helped them with like the garden inside. It's an elytra launcher. Let me see. This was like a concept base that I was trying to build, but I think I was a little bit too ambitious. seem to be pretty clumsy. Yeah, some of them are. At least they don't take fall damage. Like, just like the iron golems, they don't take fall damage. But I think it's interesting. Look at this. They wait their turns. Like, when one of them has the chest open, the other ones wait their turn. They do kind of pile up on each other though when they're trying to get up and down the stairs. Yeah, I might go a little bit simpler than this for my my more decorative base. This is my current base, but it's mostly supposed to be a decorative build. I built it here first. It's basically a communication tower, and I thought it would be cool to like take these various like straw statues, transfer them over to the SMP, and have them on display, like almost like databases, so that whenever I'm ready to collab with somebody, like I would create a short video of myself like grabbing their ID from like the database down below, bringing it up here, and then look at this. Like if I put I put a signed piece of paper into this machine, it's like it scans it, and then like it confirms it, and then it puts it in the chest here. You see, look at that. So now it's in there, and then this copper golem takes it over to this machine. Oh yeah, I had this set up for a thumbnail. So now the paper's in there. I push the button, and then the information goes up and into the satellite dish. Yeah, copper golems can hold shields, but I'm not sure that they can use them. All I do is like move them from chest to chest. Oh, and this little console here's, I figured this would be used to like aim the radar dish, and then this is to send the message. I did find a couple references for the radar dish, but I think I like this design. Like, it was not as hard as I thought it would be. Like, there's 5, 2, 1, 4 singles here, 1, 2, and then 5 again, all the way around. Is this all redstone? Let me see. Oh, it doesn't actually work. It's purely decorative, but it does use redstone-based blocks. I have a couple invisible item frames with these redstone bits on the ground. These crafters. I like these because these look like interactive buttons here. And these kind of look like keypads or something on here. I just like the flashing red light here whenever the copper bulb turns on and off. It's mostly just powered by the 2 copper golems in here, and then all of this is just decorative. I like this little redstone, like fake redstone lamp here that uses invisible item frames. I also discovered this pretty recently. Like, if you just take a regular, like, glowing block and put it in an item frame, then it also glows. But it only works if it's a glow item frame. It only works if it's a regular item frame and it's not invisible. Like, look at this. Like, it's glowing right now, and then it turns off if you toggle the invisibility. Yeah, I do like the visual mods. Is it ever weird to play Minecraft without mods? Yeah, as soon as you get used to it being like having all these visual effects, it does feel pretty weird. Like, it feels weird when I just do this. Like, now all the colored lighting is gone. Like, and look at this. Like, when I go over to this end portal over here, like, look at this, like, it's like nothing really fancy except for the eyes that have that interesting, like, hue around it or something. And then look at this. If I turn the shader back on, boom, there's like this little halo around the edge. It's like Minecraft Dungeons. That was like the one thing that got me to want iris shaders and complementary reimagined. Yeah, I know, right? I also have, I use fresh animations, and this, I also use this, there's like a texture to make the happy ghasts a lot cuter. There's this mod, or no, this is also a resource pack. So this uses renamed, glass panes to give this portal the texture of like Minecraft Legends. I also have like a single, like if you, let's see, purple stained glass pane. I'm kind of disappointed that it doesn't use like other colors. Yes, I do use the barrel roll mod actually. Let's see. Look at this. If I just use a single glass pane and name it portal, oh, there we go, lowercase portal. Then it has like a different size. Like I go here. How many blocks is that? 2. Okay. So 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has to be a 5 by 6 size portal, and then I go 1 block back, glow item frame here, and then portal. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. This one goes down, actually. There we go. So, and actually this one, because I have invisible item frames, I could just do the, oh wait, no. It does sync it back a little bit, but I think it's weird when item frames, like, it makes things sync down when you toggle them. So it does kind of push this portal back a little bit, but it's fine, I think. So then, like, it just has the fancy texture. And it does, as long as you have the right size, it does still work with the regular portals. It just looks, it just overlays it with this texture. And I do like, hang on, if I do this. This was just a little experiment with like decorating the portals. Like we got zombie, slime, enderman, and wither skull, or skeleton maybe. And because they use glow item frames, they automatically glow just like regular portals. I like that about these. Also, I did help develop a custom mod specifically for the SMP. This is the Dragon Heart, and I figured it would be used as like a really cool mini game. I currently have the Ender Dragon Heart on the SMP, like on display in my base. We haven't really started the minigame yet, but I think it would be a really cool challenge as like a heist simulation minigame. Like one player steals the heart and has to hide it in their own base, then the next player has to steal it from them, hide it in their base, and it just loops around in alphabetical order. And then this is a concept trap that I have. Like, if you break this, the skulk sensor triggers, and then it'll play a custom music disc. Because we have custom music discs and goat horns on the server. That'll be fun to mess around with as like a trap or security system. And that's about all I had for the creative mode side of things, except for these two slot machine things that I haven't really done much with. I might try and do something. I might move them over to the SMP at some point. Yeah, like capture the flag in a way. I'd say so. That's kind of what inspired it, but the rules are quite a bit different. Like, it's like turn-based, and only one person stealing from another person at a time. Oh, excuse me. I did have this teaser that I did make before. I currently have the second channel, but I haven't done much with it yet. I feel like the second channel would be where most of my like actual collaborations would take place on. Oh yeah, I also like the Northern Lights. I configured it so that it appears as whenever there's a full moon or I'm in a snowy biome. So if I go time set midnight, it looks absolutely beautiful against the darker sky. Like King of Thieves. Kinda. I mean, I didn't really take inspiration from that much, but I guess in a way. You know, yeah, actually, like you design a dungeon to protect the Heart of Ender, and then you steal it and try to one-up them with your dungeon design. Yeah, that's about right, actually. I didn't take any inspiration from King of Thieves. I kind of just barely got back into it after I thought of the minigame. Let me see. I only got a little bit more time, so I think that's all I have here, so I'm probably gonna hop onto the SMP for a little bit. See if there's anything that I can do right now. Also, I did have Donut SMP on there, but I mostly just do that to goof off. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that on the list for very much longer. That server is a little bit crazy. So is the host. Let's see, does it work if I use an arrow instead of a trident? I wonder. No. Okay. Good to know. I like that this is working a lot better. I was having a lot of trouble last time I tried to make a chicken farm. It's crazy that this one actually works a lot better. Like, if you look here, there's a fence post. Basically, it shoots eggs up against the glass, and the chicks fall right into that gap, pressed up against the cauldron. And then when they grow up, their hitbox is just big enough to go through the cauldron into the lava, so they get cooked. Yeah, I used to play Hypixel a lot. I especially loved Bed Wars until like it started getting flooded with the sweats. I don't have a lot of other private servers. This one is the only private server that I have that I play on right now. Oh, and this is the other Technoblade statue that I was talking about. It's upscaled, so it's a nice large monument dedicated to his memory. I need to harvest some of those sugar. Yeah, Hypixel did kind of die, didn't it? I'm not sure exactly why. It was a good server for a while. I never got it. I don't know why, like, their Skyblock was, like, their most popular game mode. Because I never really understood their system. I don't know all the drama going on that server, but I don't honestly care to know what their all their problems are right now. I do know that they created Hytale. It's a promising game, but it kind of lost hype after a little bit. How old is this server? Not very old. Like, we kind of just barely started. We did just kill the dragon because we were able to get, like, diamonds and netherite pretty quickly. Other than that, we haven't really done much. I really want to treat this, like, as a hermitcraft type of server. We're not really worried about progression as much as, like, building and just having actual fun. Ton of drama in the PvP community. Yeah, I know. Like, I didn't see any players, like, out in the wild, like, in, like, the wilderness of Donut SMP, but I could see the wreckage of, like, Crystal PvP. It's crazy that they put all the resources on just, like, instant exploding type of things. But, yeah, you know, sometimes I think that the PvP community as a whole, not just Minecraft, is a little bit lumpy. I see so many compilations of gamer rage. And, like, for some reason they're surprised that their controller breaks when they whack it against their desk, or, like, they're surprised that their monitor no longer works when they punch a hole through it. So yeah, I don't really concern myself with PvP, really. If there's ever going to be, like, some kind of PvP, it's mostly going to be relying on puzzles and battles of wits around here. Like, something that you can't really brute force your way through. That's kind of my goal with the Dragonheart minigame, where you have to build a dungeon that you can only break into. Like, you can't even really break into it. You have to be able to progress through it without breaking blocks. Like, you can use redstone and stuff to make it harder, but it has to be you have to make it possible to get through. without breaking anything. Should get purple axolotl. Oh, you think you mean blue axolotls? I mean, maybe you mean purple, but yeah, I like the idea of purple because, like, it would go well with the, I mean, I do like Ender themed builds a lot, and purple is a really good color for that. I don't care too much about getting the blue axolotl, honestly. Jimmy has suggested making an arena for the PvP. He was thinking about doing it like over at spawn, that direction. We have a nice wide area over there. Otherwise, I thought it would be interesting if we build, like have some mega builds on like some of these like floating islands. This group around here specifically is for Spud Boy. I wonder what his build is gonna look like. I haven't seen much progress except for that little frame that he had on this island over here. Let's see. Yeah, he still just has a frame. Oh yeah, and also I've been looking around for these cooler texture packs, like this netherrack that looks more like the classic texture but slightly updated. Also, I was doing some, I was raiding one of these, I think it might have been that one specifically, the ocean monuments for some more of those sea lanterns, because I like the color that they have with iris shaders, and that gives a very futuristic vibe with the whitish, the bluish white, instead of orange warm light, like the regular torches. Also, we got Mob Slayer over here building his Sky Island base with the redstone elevator, and his, what I assume to be a Stargate type of portal. My favorite block. Wow. I'm honestly not sure. You know, I feel like Soulfire, I think. I like the Soulfire, the color of it. Let me see. I could just demonstrate. I got a lighter for this. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, I think Soulfire. Honestly, this has inspired some elements of my my character, both in terms of color scheme and lore, and that's also why I have like the blue fire sparks at the end of my videos, and sometimes at the beginning of my videos. I do like the blue fire. Honestly, if that doesn't count, I would probably say, I mean, if it doesn't count since it's fire, I would probably say smooth quartz then. Like, that's also, like, the colors that that look good with it, the colors that look good with it also kind of inspired my Minecraft skin. Like, blue, black, and white is basically my color scheme, and white or smooth quartz is like my go-to look for that. Minecraft Dungeon Soulfire. It might be because I have I have the fire rekindled texture pack or resource pack. That might be why. Oh, and this is also really cool. Look at this. I use glass blocks and rename them to lava lamps, and then I can place them down into the glow item frames to make them look like functional lava lamps. Let me see if I can find the resource pack for that so you can check it out. Lava lamp. Yeah, this one. Find Rex lava lamps. And they still do look good, and even with shaders on. They don't function as actual light sources on their own, so I put these blocks under. Can you make different colors? You can only do that if you have the dyed. It only works if you have the different colored dyed glass, and it has to be glass blocks. Yeah, the lava lamps. It only works if you have if you have the correct colored glass. You just rename them to lava lamp. Like this was light blue glass, and rename that to lava lamp, and it becomes a light blue lava lamp. I like the different resource packs that let you rename items to have different textures. Like I have too many renames to get this sword, and like this hammer for my Silk Touch pickaxe. I also have different renames based on their functions. This one I just thought looked cool, like this ancient trident, like the diamond in the middle. The diamond in the middle matches the logo very well. Ooh, how long have I been playing? Maybe a decade and a half, honestly. I haven't really had a set goal in Minecraft, though, except for very recently. But I have been playing Minecraft for a long time, so I'm pretty knowledgeable about most things, and I do enjoy like cave mining a lot, because I know I can handle myself down there. Underwater cave mining is my favorite method. Like, I can get a lot of diamonds that way, even without without fortune. And then this one is also notable here. Wrong side. Excuse me. Wrong side of my building. This is actually a piece of string renamed to lying cat, or lying white, to get a lying down cat. If I go into here, I get lying cats. You just rename string and put them in item frames, so you can get just a sleeping cat wherever you want, instead of having to go find a cat and have it wander around. It does look good paired up with the different the actual cats. Fweed. I'm not familiar with that guy. okay. Oh, okay. False alarm. I thought we got breach or something. I will be right back. I'm gonna be AFK for a minute. Okay. Alright. We're back. Alright, anyway. Oh yeah, you can tell from this wall I've been slaying a bunch of Endermen. Oh. I don't know what mod we added that added, like, the mobs dropping their heads, but I do like it. It's like a collectible type of thing. Let's see, I need to get the head bundle. Oh goody, it's raining again. I can use my trident. I'm actually interested. Oh wait, no, he's not here. I must be in the nether. Let's see. on arrows too. Fighting the wither really costs arrows. Oh, and then we got some things here. This is someone I'd like to collab with, actually. Jagdagar, who makes all these music disc remixes. This one's just a taste with the cat remix. You can also use this for various sound effects. Like, let me see. Do I have it in here though? Maybe it's in this. Yeah. This one. This is gonna be an alarm system. And I'd have it repeat whenever I set up the dungeon for the dragon heart. Let's see. This is another one that I would use for that. And then we also got a totally normal music disc. Got him. I'm glad that you can practically farm these music discs for use with this mod. All you have to do is hit a fireball back at the ghast and it'll drop the music disc. Some more lava lamps, so why don't I just... I could put these somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly. my other torch plant? Torch flower torch flower seeds. Haven't had a use for this guy in forever, but now I will. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh. Hey there, Squid. Oh, he doesn't have it. Yo. Sweat is Spud's friend. Ain't taking that risk. Using that jump technique. I'm kind of just curious. Huh, third one is still there. wow, that was fast. What the? There we go. There we go. Where's the third one? Oh. And it was pretty close to home. Hey, Corn Pop. Rocket should work. Here we go. Doing good. Ah, shoot, I left my torch flowers behind. Oh well, I guess I could just stick around until the sniffer grows up. And then just to see, just to make sure that going back is actually worth it. Yep, errands gotta be taken care of sometimes. Now it would be great if there were backported babies with fresh animations. Looks like it currently does not have not fresh animations. The backpack thingy. I don't know what backpack thingy you mean. Oh, you mean this. This isn't a mod, this is a resource pack. It's immersive interfaces. Yeah, this one right here. I don't like how entities just stop rendering right there. I really need to get some kind of mod so I can see how long it takes for them to age. Yeah, I gotta say that Minecraft had a unique vision when they decided that this is what a dinosaur looks like. three-legged cow with a beak. It's more like a mammoth than a dinosaur. I like to think that they're just like a very unique sort of platypus, because they have a lot of weird things about them too. Like, they're mammals that lay eggs, have beaks and fur. Also, it seems very clear that, like with the color scheme that they have, they seem like they're native to the Nether, especially the warped forests for some reason. Yeah, echidnas. I don't know much about those guys. Those things are like weirder. I forget what the word is for mammals that lay eggs. Like, there's a specific one. There's also like a weird short animation of like Sonic and Tails doing like their weird like natural habits. I forget what the YouTube channel name was, but yeah, it's a very weird and kind of a sus channel, honestly. I'm kind of waiting for this. I'm waiting for this one to grow so I can breed these two, so I can get an egg, so I can breed the one that I have back home. In case there are any concerns about, things, these two are not related. They came from two different parts of the world. Echo found two different eggs, and oh, you have to feed them the torch flower seeds that they have to dig themselves. It's kind of silly, but I guess it's the kind of food that they, feeding them does make them grow faster, but I do not have enough to risk that. I have exactly 2 torch flower seeds. So I might be trying to dig up one, or it's just wandering around. I think when they actually sniff toward the ground is when they're actually seeking for them. Hey, this man's like, I don't want to do this no more. I just did the meme. Just got his head in the corner. Yeah, and this is why I would probably just have them, like, as soon as I have enough, I would probably just have them out in like a wide open field, fenced off, so that they can, they would have a much wider area to find seeds in. What's up? I don't suppose iron and copper smells very appetizing. I don't know why Mojang agrees to add all the useless mobs. What's this? Watching sniffers dig is like watching paint dry. Wonder if there's, let me see, do I have, that's just the item texture. What the heck? A sniffer to stegosaurus, huh? Don't think anybody wants to deal with that big a thing. Better. Ooh. Star, Charlie, Gina. Huh. Nature documentary. I don't know how to do the narrator voice. Oh, I should show this to Echo, because I know that he didn't like the sounds of this. There we go. Boom. I'm pretty sure there was like a biome sniffer resource pack. Or maybe it's a mod. Flying around. Okay, that didn't help. What is this? It's weird. Oh. New. Let's see. Here we go. Was he one with you? Yeah, he's on the SMP. He just hasn't been on that much. Also, he did show up for like a brief second as I was closing my last live stream. He got a good amount. We kind of chatted a little bit this time around. Still not. Oh, finally! My gosh. Okay. This time, I'm gonna go get the seeds and breed these guys. Well, guy and girl, I assume. So glad that Echo has a portal through. He really needs to make it a tunnel instead of an open shooting zone for ghasts. Because he made the bridge out of netherrack. Later. Oh, okay. Yeah. In a Maya temple? Oh, that's supposed to be like a satellite dish or something. Like, yeah. Got a head too. Also, I like that the mod that adds the different mob heads gives you, like, you can actually use it on, somebody's been here. You can use it on note blocks to get all the different, mob sounds. I probably should restock on fireworks too. Yep, every time somebody else is online, the lag peaks. Oh gosh, I can't see. my base right there, but lagging so much that I can't see it. As soon as I breed those sniffers, I think I'm gonna wrap up for the day, because this is ridiculous. Long day, did 2 streams in one day. Better than no streams. We took full advantage of the weekend. Oh, I'm gonna. It looks like I might overshoot. I mean, it's still gravel. What the heck's smoking over there? Is that smoke? Oh yeah, the camps. The bumpy campfires. And there's my happy guest. See if I can just pull up and yep, just been frozen for like a minute. Come on, just go down. Any second now. You too, Corn Pop. Maybe it'll be best if I set my default to no shaders. I don't know how that works. Come on. Land already. It's right there. that a death sound?